Hello YouTube, this is Silver12 Sonic coming at you with my next deck profile. This time my Yang Zine deck. Let's begin, and once again I'm using my phone to record this, but this time I'm using the main camera instead of the YouTube one. So I hope you enjoy it. Our first Yang Zine is 3 Chewins. Most Yang Zines have the ability in which if they're destroyed by any means, they'll special summon another one from the deck. But when Chewin is in the graveyard and the Yang Zine is destroyed, you can special summon him back. But when he leaves the field, he'll be banished. Next, Jato. By discarding two Yang Zine cards from your hand, you can special summon two Yang Zines from the deck, one in defense and one in attack mode. You have to synchro summon with them on that turn, or they're banished during the end phase. Next, Tupalo. He has a quick effect in which he's able to synchro summon during your opponent's battle phase or main phase. Also, the monster that used this guy in his synchro summon is unaffected by spell cards. Next, 3 Suine. He has the quick effect instant synchro summon effect 2 as Palo, and when used in synchro summoning, he gives the monster 500 attack and defense points. Next, 3 Bixie. Same thing, but with his effect, your monster will be immune to trap cards. After that, we have Bian, who has the same stuff, and makes the monster immune to destruction by battle. Next, Tatai, I can't say his name right. But anyways, he has the same effects, though his effect is that the monster can't be switched, so if your opponent does some like creature swap or enemy controller, it won't work on that monster. Next is some pendulums. We have Zephyraxia, who can, when special summoned or pendulum summoned, you can have a Yang Zine or Zephyr monster become a tuner monster. Next we have Zephyrusin, I can barely say that name right, who when pendulum summon or is destroyed by any means, you can add a Zephyr or Yang Zine spell trap from your deck to your hand. And the only non-Yang Zine monster in the main deck is Mathematician for sending Chewin to the graveyard and also getting extra draw when destroyed. Next, the spells. 3 Yang Zine Path, able to take 3 Yang Zine monsters out of the graveyard and put them back in your deck, then draw 2 cards. Next, Supply Squad. Since your Yang Zine will be destroyed a lot, this will help a lot with you drawing cards. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons to take out Back Row. 2 Dark Hole to destroy all monsters, including your own, so they can get their effects off still. A Soul Charge to revive everything back. Next, the traps. 9 Pillars of Yang Zine, the only counter trap I play. It's really good because when a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated and there's a Yang Zine card in the field, meaning spell, trap, or monster, you can actually shuffle the card, you would negate the card, and then shuffle it back into the deck. So any effects that, when this card is destroyed by any means, it won't activate. Also, the only cost is that you'd have to destroy a Yang Zine card you control, meaning spell, trap, or monster, which is actually useful with the monsters. Next, Yang Zine Creation, which is a good combo piece. That if a monster, even if it's not a Yang Zine monster, meaning you have something different in your extra deck, is destroyed by any means, just summon a Yang Zine from the deck. The only thing is, though, that the only thing you can summon from the extra deck is Synchros. Next, Oasis of Dragon Soul to revive monsters, plus make them worms in case there's any monsters. So that way you can synchro summon better with monsters that require worms. A Torrential and a Bottomless to destroy everything and destroy things with more than 1,500 points. Well, that's our main deck complete. Now on to the extra deck. First, Herald of the Arclight. Any monster sent to the graveyard or from the main deck or hand to the graveyard is banished, and it can negate a spell trap or monster effect. Next, Dayfon, the first Azine, he's really good. He's a level 5 Synchro Tuner monster, a lot of defense. His first effect is that you can add a Yanzing card from the deck to your hand when special summon, meaning even if it's not synchroed. His second effect allows you to change his level by sending a Yanzing monster from your deck to the graveyard, and his level will become that level. And his last effect is that when he's destroyed by any means, including by solemn cards, considering that they destroy the monster, you can special summon another Yanzing from the deck. You can only use each effect of him though once per turn, but that's okay. He's pretty good still. Next, Stardust Charge Warrior for an extra draw, and in case he gets a boost, he can actually take out a lot of special summon monsters. Black Rose Dragon to nuke the field. To Yazi. He's able to target a Yanzing you control and a card your opponent controls and destroy both. And if he's destroyed, special summon a Yanzing from the deck in the fence. Next, to Boxia. He can bounce cards back depending on the number of attributes used in his Synchro Summon. He can also destroy a card you control, and then you can bring back one level 4 or lower monster in the graveyard. Stardust Dragon for protection. Hot Red for non-targeting and could destroy your own monsters so you can get the effects off. Chafon allows you to... Chafon can negate actually monster effects depending on which attributes you use. And if one of your monsters destroys something by battle, you can then summon a worm monster from the deck. Or if it's destroyed, you can summon one from the graveyard. Next, Shooting Star Dragon. Because I have Stardust and Dayfon, I've actually managed to summon it a few times, which is really good. And finally, an Ultimate Aya, or I just call him the Crimson Dragon. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with the next video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.